welcome to this Zen-Shin martial arts video. I am Sensei Jamoki.
And I am Sensei Afia.
And we have teamed up with Around the World in 79 Days to raise awareness and fundraise for the mental and physical aspects of lockdown that people may be affected by. So please go check them out online, 79days.co.uk. To fundraise, join the community and log in your miles. Yeah, I believe this is our 9th class today. So thank you all for joining. We have a whole library online of everything we've been through. We've been getting harder each class and hopefully having more fun and learning more karate. Yeah, that's also, you can see that on our website, and we have our beginner's book of blocks, which I made for you guys. Yeah, so check that out. Cool, so we're going to start our karate class off as we usually would. So we're going to start in our Musudachi position as our heels are together. We're now going to go into Seiza. So one knee comes down and then the other. Boys' legs are open and girls are closed. We then put our hands together and close our eyes. And I want you to breathe in through your nose and out. Breathe in, out, in, out. Yame, open your eyes. Good. Sensei.
Sensei, onegaishimasu. Right?
Good. Let's do the challenge of like doing it. We're going to jump onto our feet from this position. Good luck. Hajime. Got it. Good. Nice. We're going to put our hands together. We're going to say our students' creed. You can join along. Maybe some of you know it by now. Let's go. I intend to develop myself in a positive manner and to avoid anything that will reduce my mental growth or my physical health. I intend to develop self-discipline in order to bring out the best in myself and others. I intend to use what I've learned in class constructively and defensively to help myself and my fellow man and never to be abusive or offensive. Musudachi. Ready? Us. Good. Thank you all for joining us today. We're going to have some fun. We have Sensei Afia as well, so maybe we can do some partner work. I know if you joined last class, we were practicing for an exercise I was hoping we could do. So hopefully, if you joined along last class, it might be a little bit easier for you. Okay, let's go. Enough talking. Let's start off in a bounce, just because we're going to keep it light and loose. Let's count to 10. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And now we're going to bring those arms up. Okay, yeah, that feels much better. We're going to protect our face. Okay, let's do another 10. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now we're going to punch as we... Okay, nice. Got it? It's all about that timing. There have to be strong punches. See how my hand is coming back to my face to protect myself. Okay, let's do 10. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we can stop. Okay, good job. Shake the legs off. Okay, well done. We kind of went straight into it then, didn't we? And then we're going to go around with our arms. Good, and we go the other way. Good, and we're going to twist side to side here. Good, nice. And let's touch our toes. Good, I like that. Okay, let's come back up. We're not done yet. So this time we're going to do my favourite. We're going to do some jumping jacks. So you ready for them? Let's do 20 good ones. Should we count in Japanese to 20 as well? Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 这一这二这三这四这五这六这七这八这九这 Good job. That'll be your new challenge, trying to count to 20 in Japanese. That's a good thing to learn. Okay, good job. What I would like us to do now is we're just going to take a fighting stance. We're going to take our left leg forward and we're going to have our guard up here. So we're going to use our back knee. We're just going to lift it up and come down. Like this. Lift it up and come down. Let's try. Let's go. Ich, ni, sa, shi, go. Okay, let's change. Good job. I just want us to get a feel for it first. Okay, let's go. Ich, ni, sa, shi, go. Good. We're going to change. We're going to do another set of these. Now, we did it pretty fast then, maybe. What I want you to do is not to come up in your stance when you do it. This front leg is going to remain like bent and up, down. And that way, because you've got control, it's going to be a lot faster. We were pretty, I felt the speed there. So I hope you guys can keep up. Try and keep that same level. Let's go. Ich, ni, sa, shi, go. Okay. I'm going to turn this side. Okay. Hopefully it feels better. Let's join in again. Let's go. Ich, ni, sa, shi, go. Good. Nice. Okay. Well done. Shake it up, everybody. Let's just swing our legs up here. So I'm going to change and swing it in front. I'm just doing it from a standing position. See how high can you go. Good, okay. So what I'll do like now is we have a stance. And now we're going to go round in a big circle. Yeah, let's do 5 of these off each side. Let's go. Ich, ni, sa, shi, go. Good. Now let's change sides. So other leg. Ich, ni.
Make sure it's like
Sa.
inside and outside.
Shi, go. Good. Okay. So let's shake it off. I think we could do something with our partners now. With touching. Sensei, could you show me your left leg in fighting stance at the moment? Good. So we will both be like this. What I would like you to do, I think we could leave it. So you're just got this main hand up here. I'm going to get my foot. I'm going to touch the outside. So actually this is a karate move called Mikuzuki Geri Uki. A long crazy name. And this is where Sensei, you can punch with this hand here. So it's a close range. I can come around and kick into the stomach area. I can even go lower down here. So we're just trying this with our partner and just touching the foot. It's good control to be able to come down. And then you'd be able to do that with your touch. Yeah. So see how the foot is trying to point up and I'm touching here.
The bottom of the foot.
Yeah, okay. Let's have a go. If you don't have a partner, you can do it on your own. Or you can just quickly go find one now. Okay. Let's go. I'll go first. So we'll do the touch. Ich, touch. Good. Now make sure that hand is at a good height. And then go knee, other side. Good. Okay. Now my side again. Ich, knee, ich, knee, ich, knee, ich, knee. Good. And yummy. Let's change leg. I hope you guys can manage this. Yeah, sometimes the balance can be a bit weak. We get better. Okay, let's go again. Ich, knee, ich, knee, ich, knee, ich, knee. Good and yummy. And what do we do? We bow. Okay, good job. So you know what? The last time we did something else as well. If you have that leg forward. We did our mind. We did a touch on the tummy and come back here. And I lift up, I kick, and back. Notice how my heel wasn't touching Sensei's body or gear. I'm just using the ball of my foot. The best way to imagine it is I'm wearing high heels, and the bit that's touching the floor now is the part that I kick with. That's right, isn't it, Sensei?
Yeah.
I don't really wear high heels. So that part of the foot, I need to make that position in the air. My toes are going up, and I'm just touching. Now, I'm going to repeat it, because I say this every week. Don't beat up your partner. We're working together with them, and we're trying to help each other out rather than make it a competition between each other. So work nicely. If you don't have a partner, you can do the same thing. Control the kick by yourself. Okay, us, we bow. So we're both in our stance. We've both got our left leg forward. My side will do the touch first. Let's try inch. Now your side, Sensei, you're going to follow through. Good. Now my side, knee.
Knee.
San. Shi.
She.
Go.
Go.
Good, nice. Okay, we're going to change. Good, I hope you can feel that six-pack through what they're working through. Okay, my side, let's go again. Itch.
Itch.
Knee.
Knee.
Stop.
Sun.
She.
She.
Go.
Go.
Good, and yummy. Good, and bow. Okay, good job. You know what, this time we're going to use our hands a little bit. So, let's walk bow, and we're both going to our left leg forward here with our hands. This time, Sensei's left leg and left arm are forward, but she's going to use her right hand to touch my six-pack here. See, it's important what this back leg does. As she punches, it twists in here. If she leaves it planted there, how would you reach? She'd lean and see how that puts her off. But however, if she turns, bam, and her body's straight and stronger here, aren't you? You can actually resist me. So that's really important, not to lean into it, but to twist and keep the body up. Again, we're not punching and hurting people, we're just going for the touch. It's a good way just to practice the motion and get a feeling for, our stance, our body position, our hands, and we get to work with someone. If you don't have a partner, you can work on your own, like this. Good, okay, so let's bow. So if we both take our left leg forward, good, so, Sensei, your side can go first this time, yeah, tricky. So, you're going to go for the touch first, and I'll go afterwards. Okay, can you count? Yeah. Itch.
Knee.
Knee. Sa.
She.
She.
Go.
Go.
Roku.
Ruku.
Suchi.
Shichi.
Hachi.
Hachi.
Kyo.
Kyo.
Jo.
Ja. Good, and yummy. And bow. Okay, good. I hope you guys are okay. Six-pack feels alright. Let's change leg now. So now we've got our right leg. So we might be using our back hand maybe for most people. So just be careful. Same thing, not going in too hard, just touching and getting right there, X marks the spot. We're aiming just for the solar plexus, really. Your side.
Itch.
Itch.
Knee.
Knee.
Sun.
Sa.
She.
She.
Go.
Go.
Roku.
Ruku.
Shichi.
Shichi.
Hachi.
Hachi.
Kyo.
Kyo.
Jo.
Jo. Good, yummy. Okay. Well done, everybody. You know what, Sensei, could you give them a really quick stretch? Yes, please.
Okay, let's reach up first, everyone. Make yourself as tall as you can. Let's go on to those tippy toes as well, like what we were practicing for our my-going kick. Let's hold it for itch, knee, san, shi, go, and lower your feet back down. Good, let's reach over to one side. and back to center, and over the other way, and back to center. Good, we're going to take our arms round in a big, big circle. Each knee as big as you can. San, shi, go, moate, change direction. Each knee, san, shi, go. Good, this time we're going to make a fist. And you're going to make big circles here with your lower arm, one way. And can we go the other way? Round. Good, shake it off. Now we're going to go hold onto one wrist, and you're going to go around in a circle here. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, and let's go the other way. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. And now we're going to take the other wrist. Ready? Go. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. Change direction. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. Good. Give them a shake. Good. Let's put our hands on our hips. And we're going to lean over to one side. So you can have your legs a little bit wider now. So we're going over one way. And change. And again, change. Last one, change. Good, and back up to center. Let's look to our left, so we're going over our shoulder, and to the right. Back to center, we're going to go up, and look down. Now let's roll our one ear to our shoulder, so roll the neck forward, and then we're going to take it back to the front. Okay, so we're making a semicircle, so slowly. And one more. Good, and back to the middle. Okay, bring one leg in front of you, any leg, doesn't matter, and it's going to be straight. So both legs are straight. You're going to reach up first, and then you're going to lean forwards with a flat back and just reach out in front of you. Reach, reach, reach. Good, and bring it back up. Good job, let's change legs. Both legs are straight, arms up, and reach forwards. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. Good. Last thing we're going to do is we're going to bring our legs wide now. So we're making this wide stance, and then we're going to put our elbows on the inside of our knees and try and drop our bums low like this. Okay. So you don't want bottoms sticking up in the air. Bottoms are going down. Good. And then we're going to rock side to side. So we're pushing our knees outwards for each. Ni, san, shi, go. Good, and stand up. Shake off those legs. Masubarachi. Right?
Us. Thank you, Sensei.
Us.
Okay. Are we going to leave the partner work for there for the moment because I can get carried away. And let's do some basics because I did want to come back to the partner work and something we were planning from last time. Okay. So we're going to go through our first movement. Show me your ready position. Say chokozuki.
Chokozuki.
So I'm going to go straight into it. Hopefully you guys know by now. If you don't, you can join in. I'm going to use our left hand first to punch. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruku, shichi, hachi, kya, ja. Now we got our kiai. Aya!
Aya!
Yame. About us. Okay, good job. I wonder how many of you guys were able to remember that and got it straight away. Now, we're going to practice our Arguki, our rising block. We're going to do this on the spot first, but this is going to be quite important to what we hope to do today. So let's try on the spot. Remember, when I block, I'm going to make that cross, and we're going to raise it above the head. If it's too low, you see, I'm going to get punched here, so I've got to raise it above and away from my head. And then again, when I change, I make that X and change this way. Okay, let's try 10. Give it your best shot. You're always on the spot. Use our left hand first. Ich, Ni, San, Shi, Go, Ruku, Shi-Chi, Ha-Chi, Kya, Jia, Aya, Yame. That's a good job. Okay, they felt pretty good. One thing I'd like to now practice is we're going to practice moving back with that technique. Let me show you what I mean from the side. If I am here, we're going to pick our right leg, right side is going to step back like this. But my left hand is going to block. So my opposite arm and opposite leg go in the opposite direction. Okay, so we can come back up, and we can even change legs. So if I do that same way as you, you're facing forward, the right leg sits back, but the left hand blocks. Then you come back, reset, then you can change to the left leg and right hand. Like this. Last time facing you, just make sure, I keep saying it, when we block, make that X in front of you. We don't want to just come around the side like this. We have to X and then reset. Okay, let's have a go. Do your best. Sensei's going to face the same way as you. We're going to step back with our right side first. I'll come on the side and do it. So let's move back. Itch. Good reset. Let's try the other side. Knee. Reset. San. Reset. Shi. Reset. Go. Reset. Ruku. Reset. Shi-Chi. Reset. Ha-Chi. Reset. Kya. Reset. Jia. Good. And Yame. And wow. I noticed I was coming off the screen and I was moving backwards. So I hope you could work with us then, using moving like the opposite arms together. I think we should get into it because maybe that will help us. I'd like us, and last class we did practice this. I want us to imagine someone attacking our head, and we're actually going to block it. We're going to use our partner today. So look, good job if you have one. So just watch carefully. Sensei, you're going to be in our fighting stance. Sensei's going to be the bad guy at the moment. And actually, Sensei, what I'd like you to do, I'd like you to step forward and I want you to tap me on the head because that's just going to be a bit safer and we're beginners. So could you show them like how you do it, the attack? You're going to go on top of the head like this, yeah. You can even make it bigger and slower, yes, I think this is good. Just because we're beginners and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves and hurt him. So rather than just make a quick small movement, it's better to here, so we can practice, okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm in my just ready position. I'm not feeling that fighting. I'm just chilling really. Sensei's the bad guy at the moment. She's going to step forward and touch my head, and I'm going to practice that step back that we just did, where I use our right leg. So when Sensei comes forward, I move back and I'm going to use that block that we just practiced. Because we're working quite softly and together at the moment, this allows us to build coordination and confidence in what we do, and that's how we start to build on it, become faster, and doing things like this. So make sure you're a good partner and try and work at the level with your partner you're working at. Go slow and soft for the moment because you will make mistakes and it will feel weird. So keep the wrist level low. So please just copy us because we'll be a good example. So have the good guy, you're going to be in your ready position. The bad guy, give him a bad stare. Yeah. So you're going to step now and touch the head. We're going to move back and block our head. Okay. Itch. Good, okay, and reset. Good, I hope you guys managed that. Now, if you are working on your own, you can just imagine the bad guys attacking you. You're going to step back, do the same thing. Okay, let's go. Knee. Good, and reset.
So we're using the same arm at the moment.
Yeah, okay. Sa. She. Go. Good, and yame. You 5, we're going to bow. Us, okay, we're going to swap sides. I didn't get hit, I had a good block, but we were working safely together, which is the most important thing. And hopefully you get to feel like, was your block even strong enough to take a touch? Was it actually above your head, or was it like this? Was it too far back? So these are good things that we can make sure that what we're doing actually works, and by working with a partner, we can safely discover that and get better. I'm going to be the bad guy. I think that suits me much better. Okay, so Sensei's the good girl. She is going to stand normal. I'm not going to stand.
So guys, we're getting ready to defend ourselves.
Yeah.
We're going to step back with our right leg.
And your left hand is going to block. I've got my left arm, left leg forward, and I'm going to step and touch the head this way. Okay, let's try. Do your best. Each. Good, and come back. Knee. Come back. Sa. Come back. She. Go. Good, and you are ready. About us. I get into that. I get faster and faster. I'm sorry. What I was just thinking of, because we had a good rhythm and we were working sensibly, it allowed us just to feel it better.
Yeah, test the boundaries a bit as well.
Because we were being like safe, and that's how we build up. Can we try one more time off each side and see if we can just make it a little bit better? So you're going to be the bad guy, Sensei.
Yeah.
So we're going to block with one hand and say, let's go straight into it. I'm going to put you under pressure. This is how it would feel. Get ready. 1. Now, I just want you to hold it here. See your other hand that isn't doing anything at the moment. It should be on your side. I want you to touch. And that's our punch. Touch, you twist and come through, and then we come back. Okay, can you go back in your fighter stance? So I step back, and then I use the other hand to touch. I'm not hurting Sensei at the moment. Okay, let's try it. Go, block. Other hand, touch. And come back. Should we do one more like this? Get ready. Go, block, and touch. Us, okay. I sprung that on you there. It's okay. Let's try the other side, and then see how we do. So I'm the bad guy. Should have this leg forward, the left leg. I'm going to step, I'm going to go to hit your head, and block. Then you use the other hand to punch. Okay, got it? Let's try 3 of these. Get ready. Do your best. Each. Good job. Knee.
Punch.
Last one. Step.
Block. Punch.
And yame. About us. Okay. I think we're going to leave it there for the partner work. Good job. I know. I guess we've done what 9 classes now, so hopefully we're feeling better.
Yeah, I can recognise it.
It's also hard to know at what level these guys are working at, so I don't know how hard to push you. But it's good just to be shown, I guess, the point of what we're doing, and just to try and work nicely with the partner. Okay, good job. Let's go back to our techniques here, because the hardest one, and I say Kyoshi, my dad's favourite, is Sotoki, outside, inside block. Like this going across. So, see how when I change hand, the one arm goes out and one arm comes back? Then he goes across my body. We're going to try a couple of these. I think it's best if we start on the spot, just so we can coordinate our hands. Good, so let's use our left side first. to block. Get ready. Ich, across. Good, now we're going to go other side. Ni, Sa, Shi, Go, Ruku, Shi Chi, Ha Chi, Kya, Ja. Good, yummy. Good job, awesome, well done. So that was our Soto here. Hope you could manage it and you went across the body the whole time. We're going to practice stepping forward because we were practicing our Moate in our last class we were doing. So we were stepping forward with our techniques. And then we were turning behind us and using our legs. So could you show them how to turn nicely? Maybe if you were to face that way.
So if I start my leg forward, then that back leg is going to go across, and then we'll just switch direction. If I try it again, the back leg goes across, and we change.
Good, okay. We have been through this for about 2 or 3 classes now, so hopefully we're getting a bit more comfortable. It can still feel hard. Give it a go, we're going to do our best. We're going to use our left leg first, and we're going to step and make soto in our fighting, in our front stance. Ich, forward, knee. One more, let's fit it in. Sa. Good, now we're going to use our back leg, it goes across. You turn and good, now just check, is your same leg that's forward, is that same arm also blocking? So I've actually got my right arm and right leg forward. Let's step forward again. Ich, knee. One more, sa. We're going to put that leg across, turn and block. Yummy. Good job. Awesome. Okay, well done everybody. Essentially, what do you think if when they turn will be the number one problem that they might have?
I think it would be having a really narrow stance.
See when
and
they
always
turn.
falling over.
Yeah.
So when you do your step over, guys, make sure you literally cross it right over to then turn. Because if you just go like this without moving your foot, you'll be offline and your balance will be wobbly. So it has to step across.
One way I imagine it, if you face that way, like having your feet on both sides of this stick. So even when you step across now, you've got to now bring it to the other side and then you can turn. And then I should still be able to fit the stick in between that way. So there's always like that gap in between the legs. Okay, cool. I think we'll try this one more time together. We can work 3 across and 3 back. I'll use my left side again first. And we're gonna make it strong. Let's try. Let's see if we can get that turn better. Get ready. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna turn now. Think about how that leg goes all the way across. And turn. Morte. Good. Let's go back. Ich. Knee. Sa. Turn. Morte. Yummy. Good, and wow, that's okay. Good job everybody. I hope we're able to do that. We're getting pretty hard. Now, I want to introduce a new thing to us now, because we've done a bit of turns. It's the kata, or you often hear them called forms usually if you're reading about karate or Chinese martial arts and things like that. Forms. So kata is a group of movements that have been put together. The idea is to practice your self-defense without actually having someone there. You'll go through the techniques and the combination of movements. So I'd like to go through a couple of movements from the first kata that we do. It's Kion kata. The techniques that we need to know, we've already done them. Our lower sweeping block, our Gidan Barai, we've done this from maybe the first or second class. The other technique we need to do is to be able to step and punch. It's really important. So those two techniques, and you'll be able to have a go at this kata, which to get your higher grades in karate, it's usually like defined by the kata that you have to know. And as the kata gets harder, the higher your grade, and hopefully the better understanding of karate you have. With that being said, should we have a go? Do a couple of technique. So I like getting that stick out there. I'm going to use this. I'm going to get you to perform it, because I know you're so good. Can you go through the first 4 movements of a count? And this will be our objective for the day, to go through these 4 techniques. So just watch the kata. You're going to say kata.
Kia.
So the first move, watch carefully what side sensei moves. Ich. Then she steps knee. So that was a block and a punch. Now the front leg is going to turn all the way around. Sa. She's going to step and punch. Shi. Yame. Good, okay. Good job. I hope you guys got that. You do one more time. Yeah? Get ready. How many times have you done this, Sensei?
I must count,
But I think...
a million times.
Yeah, but it's good a million times, and it does feel good to do it. Okay, let's try. Ich. So left side moves and she turns to her left. Then steps and punch. Knee. Good, so now this turn, bit of a trick actually, because it's not like the turns we've been working on just. You would usually use your back leg. Sensei's actually now going to use her front leg. Imagine I'm the baddie here. She's actually now going to use her front leg to turn. Go! All the way, that's a big turn that is. And then, now your last one is a step and punch. And from there, look forward, yame. Good, okay. Good job. I think we can have a go at this. I think they're ready. Thank you, Sensei. That was pretty good. I would like to say that stance that Sensei was working as well. Nice big stance, and that gives her stability and strength that she has. If the stance was small, unbalanced, and it wasn't locked, she wouldn't be able to have that same finesse that she does. Isn't that right? Yeah. So let's have a go together. So we can both face the same way. So we're from your position. Let's have a go at saying the name. It's called Kia.
Kia.
Because we announce the name of our kata before we do it. Okay. So I want you to, this left side is going to turn over and look at this side of your room, and we're going to make Girambarai. Ich. Good. Now we're going to step forward and we're going to punch forward. Knee. Got it? Nice. Okay, so now his front leg, see the same leg that's hand that's punching, is going to turn all the way around over here. Morte. Step and punch now. Go! Good look and yame. Good and bow. Awesome. Okay. Well done. Just to help you out, you know that first turn we do. Sensei, could you? Good. So I want you to imagine you're in your living room or wherever you are now. I am the TV. I am the TV here. TV. So Sensei's going to turn and look towards the TV and keep going to the other side. Yeah. When you turn, you don't want to look away from your screen. You want to look towards your screen, over your shoulder, and come round here. Yeah. That is if you start facing your screen. So should we have another go? Hopefully by now, this is the idea of putting our techniques together in a combination to make them feel more realistic and turning as well. So
makes it more 3D, doesn't it?
Yes, exactly. Rather than just like working up and down, we're now trying to use it in a real situation. So let's have a go. Good. So we look first. We're going to make our lower sweeping block. Ich. Good. So now I just want you to check your stance now. Is it small enough here, like you're not working it? Or we come down like this now, I feel strong. Now we step and punch. Knee! Now I want to look over your right shoulder. You're kind of looking towards the screen. Now we look all the way behind us. We're going to use this front leg to turn. Morte! 3. Now we step and punch. Chi! Look. Yame. And notice at the end when we finish, I don't just say, okay, stop now guys. And like this, yeah. We are proud, we have to control ourselves, we have to show we have self-discipline, self-control, and look. And then we bow us, and now I can roll that button. That feels a lot better. It just finishes it properly. I think we're good to say. I actually I did have an idea. I would just like to show them like a basic idea of maybe how this kata would work. I know I'm gonna keep it simple, but like the turns and stuff. So Sensei, can you just start with a left leg forward? Yeah, like this. Okay. So for this kata, so we have the block and the punch. So the idea from this is I can even move this hand out of the way. Sensei's being aggressive and I'm scared of this hand. So from here I'm going to block that hand to the side here. And then from there I can step and punch. You see those two moves? Can you face me this way to show you how I move? Because we turn in the kata, don't we, at the start? Of how I come to the side and block that hand. That's my lower sweeping block. And the next move would be punch here, go through. Those first two moves. Can I just show you the turn as well? Because hopefully we could go on the floor from this. So I don't want you to try this at home. I just want to show you the application. Yeah. This is something that should be done in the dojo with your sensei and assistants in a safe environment. So I just want to show you what we did. So what we did, we blocked, we stepped and punched. Now from here, our next turn was the Gidan Rai, and this is when I can turn and come round and make our Gidan Rai. And then from there, there's a punch. So see how that turn came in and round. And then you couldn't see me, how we usually do the turn. And the way we can apply it and think about that technique in a self-defense situation, we can apply that same motion to get different outcomes, as you can see. So now we have that kind of idea of moving a hand away, stepping and punching, and then sweeping someone, and then finishing off with a punch. Hopefully that's going to be a little bit easier. We are almost out of time, so let's go through this a couple more times. And I think we've made a good bookmark accomplishment in our karate journey, being able to do some of the first kata. Yeah, that's definitely what it's about. Okay, so say here.
Here.
So look, left arm and left leg goes first. 1. We're going to step and punch. 2. Now look over that shoulder towards your screen behind you. 3. Front leg moves. We're going to step forward. 4. Look forward. Yame. And back. Us. Okay, I think we could do this.
Again?
Yeah, one more time, yeah? Yeah, let's do it. I wonder if there's a better configuration. I think facing the same way together is the best. This turn is hard, you know, the first time we do. Can I show you from this way? Some of you might go here and do the turn. See how I'm wobbling? So for that first turn, that foot's got to go like diagonally over there. So when I come in, I've now got a gap in between my legs, and I can do a block there properly.
Yes. This last time.
Last time, okay, definitely last time.
Do your best, guys.
Yo. Get ready. Look. 1, 2, shoulder, turn, step, look, yummy. Well done. So that was kata kion, which is the first kata that we would learn as white belts here at Zen-Shin and many other clubs as well. And this is a way we can use the application with the techniques we're doing, make it a bit more realistic. There are some things it's okay to do with our partners, what we did at the start, cool, but certain moves like I just did on Sensei Fiat, please leave that for when you're in the dojo with your sensei. I really do mean that. So I think that's it. We've come to the end of our class. Can we do 10 last punches?
Yes.
Okay, get ready. So let's put one arm out in front. Get ready. Ich, ni, sa, shi, go, ruku, shi, chi, ha, chi, kya, ja. Yame. Feet together, musubadachi. Oh, sensei.
Sensei ni, domo arigatou gozaimashita. Break.
Us. Thank you, Sensei. And thank you, everybody, for joining in today. We appreciate it. Please check out Around the World in 79 Days and everything they have to offer and that they're doing for charity.
Make sure you log your miles as well.
Yeah. And also, yeah, this class, some classes you might find easier than others. We were all white belts once, and things get hard. But I think the key thing is just to apply yourself and keep going, and it will get easier and easier. We've seen some amazing improvements in people in our dojo, and it's just persistence and a winning mind, which is really important. So if you do have any problems, you want me to fix things, just comment and let me know.
Yeah, please.
And we appreciate that.
Yeah.
Cool. Us. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, guys.
Bye bye.
See ya.